Good afternoon. I'm Dan Godwin. A 14-year-old boy was arrested after a teacher at MacArthur High School in Irving mistook his homemade clock for a bomb. Now, the Council on American Islamic Relations is investigating because the boy is Muslim. Take a look at this picture on Twitter of Ahmed Mohammed in handcuffs. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us now live. Sean, we talked with the family and now we've heard from police.
Right, and the Irving police chief says no charges will be filed against 14-year-old Ahmed Mohammed, again, who brought that electronic device that he made over the weekend at home to school. The chief says they did everything according to state law and that they were acting in abundance of caution, and now the case will be closed, the file will be closed, but not before it's become a little international dust-up. Take a look with some video of Ahmed Mohammed at home tinkering with some of his electronic devices. He likes to deal with electronic devices. He made a device over the weekend that really doesn't look like a clock, and he took it to school to show it to his engineering teacher. There's a picture of it. But other teachers at school, including his engineering teacher, said to him, you know, this kind of looks like a bomb. Later in that day, the police were called and he was taken into custody.
And I told them it's a clock. And they told me, why would you bring a clock to school? And I was like, to tell time. And then the officer, he was like, there's clocks here, clocks around you everywhere. And I told him I wanted to impress my teachers so that I could get a good setting to where I am with them, so I feel appreciated for it. But instead, I got the police called on me.
Now, Ahmed Mohammed was handcuffed and taken into a juvenile facility by Irving police where he was questioned. The device causing alarm when it alarmed in another class. That teacher, of course, took it and contacted school officials who then contacted police. Irving's police chief says they've determined no intent to cause harm and they don't believe this incident will harm relations with the Islamic community.
Obviously, situations like this make it challenging as we work on our relationships with all of our community. We recognize that for us to be effective in what we do, we need a trust relationship with everyone that we work with. And that's true with the Islamic community. We have, as you have indicated, we have spent a lot of time and energy and have worked well with our Muslim community. I do not expect that to stop.
We will always take necessary precautions to protect our students and to keep our school community as safe as possible. That is our priority.
Now, Chief Larry Boyd, as well as school administrators, will meet with Ahmed Mohammed and his father later today, and CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, planning some statement or news conference this afternoon in Irving as well. One of the things that Ahmed Mohammed told us is that he was being questioned by police and wanted to call his father, and they told him no, he was being in the middle of an interrogation, and so he could not call his father. We asked police about that, and Irving's chief said he was not able to answer that question, whether he was denied to make a phone call, although he says at some point his parents obviously were called because he was released to the custody of his father. An anonymous source inside the Irving Independent School District says had someone asked the engineering teacher if, in fact, Ahmed brought this to him before school started, as the boy suggested, all of this could have stopped at the campus. But again, police saying, listen, we are acting in state law because it does not have to be a device to cause harm, but one that causes fear, according to state law. But again, they determined no intent for any of that with what Ahmed Mohammed had made and brought to school.
All right. Thanks very much, Sean Rabb, reporting for us live this afternoon at Irving Police Department. Reaction to the story has moved beyond North Texas. Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton responded on Twitter today by saying, quote, assumptions and fears don't keep us safe. They hold us back, saying, Ahmed, stay curious and keep building.